name itself, Deacon Palmer, it's Arnold Palmer's father. That alone, it's a great honor to have an award with his name on it. I have been through pretty significant ordeals. When I was 21, I was diagnosed with testicular cancer. I'd say 6 months between tests and everything. I was declared in remission, and then finished college, started my career in golf, came down to the Jersey Shore, was working at a club at the Old Country Club, worked there for 10 years, got the job here at Pine Barrens. In 2016, noticed a lump, went to see a doctor right away, had a test, and I was declared in the 1% of people that have a recurrence after 10 years. This was actually 15 years after my first diagnosis. The second treatment is very severe. Aggressive chemotherapy drugs. Again, had a surgery to remove one of the tumors. A couple of the other tumors that were there that needed to be removed. It was sitting on my spine. It was causing me a tremendous amount of back pain. I went through 4 cycles of a very aggressive chemotherapy. And then afterwards, I was deemed to once again be in partial remission. The doctor is yet to say full remission because one of the tumors they did not remove because of its location. So they just watch it, and over time it will dissipate. So here I am. Actually, at the end of last year, I'm very close to my stepfather and my father. My father was a PGA member for 48 years. He was a head pro for 35 years, and then he retired. He was a life member for the rest of his time, living down in Florida, a retired life. But my stepfather actually suddenly passed away right before Thanksgiving, and then 5 days later, my father was admitted to the hospital, and he just suddenly, overnight, got a phone call from my stepmother that he had passed away. So it was, it was a tremendous shock to the system.
You would have not even known that Bryan had anything going on when he was at work unless you asked him. Obviously when a parent passes away, you know that. He didn't miss a beat. His character was above reproach. He was, he exemplified everything that award, asked for. And not only in that, but in life. Personal issues that he had in life that anybody else would bury themselves in a corner. He just grabs them with both hands and says, I'm going to get through this. And I've learned from Bryan. I really have, because you think you're going through tough things in life until you see a person like that handle that type of adversity.
He's very quiet and unassuming, but I know he's raised a lot of money for the New Jersey section through his annual golf tournament here. A lot of people don't realize, though, that Bryan has done quite a bit for Arnie's Army Foundation and for Arnold Palmer Enterprises. He's supported both of those organizations. So I know the Palmer family has, thinks very highly of Bryan.
And I just can't imagine a better guy winning this award than Bryan DeMarco. The whole time that he was facing all this adversity, he never one time ever said, woe is me. He never said, why did it happen to me again? He was more on the lines of, hey, we're going to conquer this. We're going to beat this again. I'm going to use my friends to help me beat this. And that's what he's done. Pretty admirable.
Bottom line is you just keep putting one foot in front of the other. Never quit. Keep going, pushing ahead. Keep smiling.